I remember my very first victory weekend, which was about 13, 14 years ago. God did so many things in my heart and in my soul. So much healing took place during that first victory weekend. One significant thing that I remember from that victory weekend was how Pastor Mike spoke leadership over me. I, at that point, didn't know that I had a leadership gift. And when he spoke that over me, I just remember thinking, oh my gosh, God, you really think that of me? This is what you have for me. And it just was so significant and so meaningful. And it just radically changed my life. And so since then, I've been to many victory weekends. I think I've went to almost all victory weekends. But one other victory weekend that I remember, I had been to several. And this particular victory weekend, I thought to myself, well, I can't think of an area that I need to deal with, so I'm just gonna go and serve. So I was asked to serve the coffee and tea and all of that stuff, and I was going to leave and then come back and tear down after the event was over. And God would have it where I was running around all day and I never looked at my gas tank. So as I was pulling into the church to go and set up, my car runs out of gas. And when I called my daughter, she wasn't going to be able to get me until later on that evening. And so I just sat in back of the church and I was waiting for her to come and get me. But as I was sitting in back of the church, all of a sudden the Holy Spirit highlighted an area of my heart, of my soul really, that needed to be healed. It was something I could have never thought of. I could have never brought it up, but the Holy Spirit highlighted it. And that victory weekend was one of the most powerful victory weekends of my life. I've had many, but that was one that was also really significant, where God healed me, He touched me, and He uprooted some things for me during that victory weekend. And since then, you know, every victory weekend, God highlights something. Sometimes I go into the victory weekend knowing what it is that we need to deal with, but a lot of times it's the Holy Spirit bringing up things that I could not even have thought of on my own. The Holy Spirit knows what we have need of. He knows what areas our soul needs to be healed and delivered from, and we just have to surrender to that process. So no matter how many victory weekends you've been to, I highly encourage you to go to every single one, because on this side of heaven, there's always an area of deliverance and always an area of healing that is needed. Allow God to do what only He can do by submitting and surrendering to the process of healing, to the process of victory, which is just by showing up. My name is May, and I have a testimony.